tear a ligament or pull a muscle or just get blisters. And you're more likely to get hurt, especially if that sport is running, because all running is just kind of like testing your body and endurance, and it's just a very bad thing to do. It's been said to be one of the worst things you can do to your body. It destroys your knees, it can cause permanent damage to your feet, and it makes the bones in your legs considerably worn down and makes them brittle. And as you grow old, you're more susceptible to breaking. And although some of the injuries are unavoidable, there are a few things you can do to better prepare yourself to prevent and avoid some of the most common injuries. Some of the most common injuries are, let's see, there's like 42% of running injuries occur in your knees, 17% in your ankle, 13% in your legs, like your calves and your whatever, and then 11% in your hips. And where was I going with that? I forgot, whatever. I've been running since I was like 9 or 10 years old, so I pretty much experienced every injury out there, from like blisters to shin splints to a torn ACL. And I mean, you can't not get hurt running. I mean, it kind of goes along with the sport, but in this speech I'd like to give you 3 easy steps to prevent or treat injuries. The first step to avoiding injury while running is pretty basic. It's stretching. And like a lot of people are like, stretching, you don't really need to do it. But you really do. It's probably one of the most important things to do before you run and after you run. If you don't like stretch, you risk tearing muscles, which isn't fun. The most commonly pulled muscles are your calves, your hamstrings, your quadriceps, and your groin. So just make sure you stretch those things out really good. If you don't know how to stretch them out, always go to the internet. They've got great ways to stretch. The second step to avoiding injury while running is pacing yourself. If you're new to running, don't go all like gung-ho with it. Pace yourself. Like, don't run the farthest or the fastest you can do. Start out with a slow pace and a short distance and gradually like work your way up. Because if you just kind of start really fast, your risk of injuring yourself is really high. You can get shin splints, stress fractures, or even tear some of your ligaments, and that's just bad news. The third step into better preparing yourself against avoiding injuries is cross-training. Don't go running every day. Switch it up. Go running every other day, and in between the days where you're not running, try swimming or tennis, or weightlifting is really good, or even biking. This will allow your body to heal from running, and it also builds up your muscles and your endurance, so that's always good. Running every day can cause you to overuse your muscles, so it's really important that you change up your exercise frequently. Now that you know these 3 easy steps to avoiding injury, you can become a better runner and a safer runner. In conclusion, I'd like to leave you with a little quote from Steve Prefontaine. You have to wonder at times what you're doing out there. Over the years, I've given myself 1,000 reasons to keep running, but it always comes down to self-satisfaction and a sense of achievement. Running is a really fun and easy way to stay in shape. It builds endurance, and it gives you an amazing sense of self-accomplishment, and I just suggest everybody